Yeah, we had talked about speaking the language, and what I'm referring to is talking like people talk. And in a song, it's especially important to relate to a country music fan to talk like they do. And I don't mean with the same accent. Obviously, I've got a strong accent being from Southwest Georgia. I don't talk like a guy in New York State, but a country music base is gonna have a similar language. And when you go to play it again and you talk about, oh my God, this is my song, that reaction out of a girl that we've all seen so many times. Oh my God, this is it. This what I've been looking for. And when Ashley and I stumbled on that, I think we actually said it at the same time, and he'll tell you the same thing. But oh my God, this is my song. We were off to the races, and we knew we're back to speaking the language, and then play it again. Kind of came later. We wanted to write that song that someone could claim as their song, and then Ashley started going, play it again, play it again, and I'm like, oh God, this is great. So yeah, you got to dial in to really talking like people actually talk. You're not going to learn that unless you're one. And I don't think you can teach that. And I'm fortunate that I grew up the way I did and fell into the right genre of music to be able to speak the language. So your rural file is growing up wherever you may be from. I grew up in a rural town, Albany, Georgia, and it's based around agriculture. So when I pull from my rural file, I actually I might have stolen that from Red Akins. I think that's the first person I heard say it. But what we mean by that is going back to those places that we grew up going to, and pulling a little of that picture out of that place, and maybe that saying or that lifestyle. It's probably more about the lifestyle out of the rural file. That's, somebody may have an office job and may have a file full of documents that explains how that company should work. Well, my company works off of that file of me growing up, and from fishing in a little pond to driving down dirt roads to falling in love and falling out of love, and everything that goes with life in general is in my rural file.
Play it again. We'd gotten a demo, and we started and recorded the band and the programming resembled the demo, especially the intro resembled the demo, and we thought that we were good with that. I mean, we left the studio that day, and Luke was excited about it, and we were excited about it. But as we had put the album together, the same group of writers that wrote that song, which Luke was a co-writer on those songs, same group of writers had written another song that was on the record, and they both had the same intro. And we had just kind of missed it, when we were in the studio. And one day, one of us, I don't know if it was Jody or me, but it may have been me, I just said, this is the same song. And so we tore into it and literally took it completely apart in the beginning, and basically he,
I remember that now.
constructed a whole new intro, mostly by editing.
I mean, it would have been, it was, intro, verse, chorus. The intro was big, verse down a little bit. The chorus goes back up, and on the final record version, the it all starts from a drum loop, tambourine deal that's more linear before you get into the chorus that gets big, which we do that on a good amount of songs. It's kind of a fun.
Not sure that we'd done it before that.
Maybe not before that, but a lot of songs where they're loopy until you get the chorus and the chorus explodes. Anytime when everything is the intro, as it were, was big, and it's only so much sonic space, so there wouldn't have been loops in there from the beginning. So we would have had to, trim some other stuff back to make space for, the loops. And I do remember taking one of the guitars that was playing in the intro, putting that at the beginning, and then there's a swell of a lot of stuff that comes in, and it plays the intro, and then it goes kind of, and then builds into the drum loops at the beginning.